We're good.
Good. Okay, so I'll read this to you. This says, expressing thanks and appreciation to the Exchange Excel Club of Lincoln Park Railsplitters, Lincoln Park, Michigan. Whereas the Exchange Excel Club chartered on April 26, 2013 and celebrates its 10th anniversary in 2023. Whereas the Railsplitters exemplifies the best traditions of our exchange organization, actively participating in the programs of service of the National Exchange Club and making invaluable contributions to the lives of all the citizens of Lincoln Park. And whereas the National Exchange Club and the Michigan District recognize and acknowledge your selfless contributions of service made by all of you in this Railsplitters Club. Now therefore be it resolved that the National Exchange Club and our Board of Directors express sincere thanks and appreciation to all of you for all of your contributions made in the true spirit of exchange toward the betterment of your community as you carry on this legacy that started 10 years ago. So it's my honor to present this to you and to your entire club with our best wishes for continued success in the future. So congratulations. Thank you for leading this club so effectively, Jocelyn. Questions for me about exchange, about anything we do? Is there anything we can do for you? So to make it easier to be a member or easier to get your friends involved, anything like that?
I want to get new shirts.
You want to get a new shirt? Do you have those shirts currently?
No.
Okay, we have some new shirts.
Why not?
Yeah, we just came out with some new shirts. So we'll send you some pictures of those and
And the cost.
the coffee, yes.
No, we're good.
Well, don't be rude. I got something for you guys.
Oh, nice.
I got $10.
Oh, good. They're already ready to chip in for that, Tom. They want to see you the new shirt, so we'll send you the link for that. Because, you know, that's a great way to promote what you're doing is by wearing those shirts around when you go to events and such. Oh, and you all have the pins, right, that Jennifer gave?
Yeah.
Good, okay. Is there anything else we can do for you?
Guys, is there anything you can do for us?
Do you ever go on our website?
No.
Okay, so go to nationalexchangeclub.org, and you know that will show you that you're part of a big organization, and there's a lot of good information there about all the projects. And actually, too, you can go, if you're on Facebook, to the Exchange Club members page, and you can join that. We'll be posting some pictures of you later, and so people will want to congratulate you and tell you how awesome you are. Good, you're already on it. So if you need a login to get to that members area, there's a place you can request that. But otherwise, you can just look at some of the different areas and see what we do. And then, did you find maybe you can find our TikTok channel too, and that way when you do projects you can, good job! And then you can make some TikToks and add them to our page. Oh yeah, wow, you're good, you're already finding it. Okay, so let's look up the Excel Club, let me see here. Okay, so we have balls now, like you can buy little footballs, basketballs, those sorts of things. I don't know where the shirts are on here because I'm not sure I think you can get any of these shirts with your Excel emblem, but I'll check into that when I get back and let Mr. Carnes know exactly the ones that have the nice Excel emblem. That'll be fun. So good, you're already checking everything out. That's awesome. And I bet you can make some cool TikToks out of all the great projects you do, right?
100%.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Thanks for coming out today, and congratulations on being a 10-year-old club. Welcome to your first meeting. Welcome to the treasurer. Thanks for being part of this group. I think with your enthusiasm, you can continue to build this club so that it'll be even better in 10 years, so that you can come back and visit when you come to your high school reunion. You can say, hey, I was part of that club, and I made it awesome. So thank you for what you're doing, and we enjoy having you in exchange and appreciate you. So congratulations.
I have a couple of gifts that I brought. This here, this beautiful bag. Isn't this beautiful?
Yeah.
There's a zipper, there's a mesh part. So this you can use for whoever is president, secretary, whoever, to carry around different exchange club things that you, files or papers or whatever you use for exchange club, you can use this for that. Give this to you. And I also brought with me very fancy and special things in this little case that I can't get open. Let's see if we can change the way we just, okay. This is a pen and pencil set. It's a beautiful. And it says exchange club on there with the logo and the emblem on there. So you guys can share those or you can give them to whoever would be interested in using those. So there you go.
We can pass them down to the president.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Definitely.
So speaking of gifts, Mars, you want to
Oh,
talk about, you don't have to get up. I'll pass
oh, thank you, thank you.
it. These are the old Michigan District.
I have a collection of them now.
Do you have a collection?
Well, yeah.
And
That's something to listen
I was
to.
remiss that I did not introduce our Detroit #1 president as Councilwoman Marie Coleman. So she has another meeting tonight.
Yes, I do.
It's good to have friends in that village. So I have, we sent out invitations to a lot of different people. First one, your Railsplitter Excel Club members. Congratulations to all of you on your 10-year anniversary of the Railsplitter Excel Club. You can all be very proud to be a member of this excellent organization and the dedicated work that has been done throughout the years to make your school and the Lincoln Park community a better place to live. I wish you all the success for many, many years to come as you will continue to serve your community. Sincerely, Robert Reynolds, Michigan District Volunteer Field Representative. So that's a trainer that, he lives in Alpena, so it's kind of hard for him to get down here.
Yes, there.
Alpena?
Thank you.
And then, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all members of the Railsplitter Excel Club of Lincoln Park on celebrating their 10th birthday. As your club reaches this milestone, I want to take the opportunity to thank each one of you for your ongoing services to Exchange in your community. Over the past 10 years, the Railsplitter Excel Club has served its school and community well with many great projects. I hope that you will continue to do so for many years to come. Your individual commitment and dedication to Exchange, your school and community is something you can be very proud of. Yours in Exchange, it's Brenda Yenkus.
Inches.
Yenkus, okay. And she is the president of the Michigan District Exchange Clubs. All right, so the Excel Clubs, going back 10 years ago. Shortly before that, the National Board agreed or made Excel Club members to be full-fledged members of Exchange. And how they did the previous, the Excel Clubs were a project for the adult clubs. So we thought that it would be good to bring it to Lincoln Park. And we started thinking about how we can do this, getting the team together. There's a lot of support. You can see a lot of support in here. There was a young man that was working for the Exchange Club at the time, Ted Lindsley, and he came to help me on this project. And in the end, he put so much work into it that he was a co-builder of the club for Ted. So what we did is we came in, you'll see the pictures in here, is we had Excel t-shirts, we had pens, we had other things, and we hit all of the lunches, similar to the way that you guys were doing it when you were selling the blue ribbon pens. And we hit that, and then Ted found out that there was the people in line for lunch that were waiting for the burger line were an audience that couldn't go anyplace. So he hit all of those folks up. And then in the end, we had a good showing. Then we were over what we needed. I think we were at that 25. And at the high school auditorium, we had the charter ceremony on April 26, 2013. Now the thing with Excel Clubs is that you guys are only planning to be in high school for 3 years, right? Most of you? Yes. So
Yes.
there is a large turnover. There's always people that are graduating. And sometimes that results that all of the people graduated, as it did last year with us. We had a good core group that was with us for 3 years, but they were all seniors and turned around and they were all gone. And so at the beginning of this year, we did not have anybody. And there was an event here called Cookies and Clubs, or it might be called something different now. But it was in the cafeteria, and we set up, put flyers about what it is, had a bunch of candy, but as fate would have it, I had something else that I had to be at that time, so I let my table and let fate go with it, not expecting a great deal. But as a result of that meeting there, our president, Jocelyn, I think it was Starlin that was with you too, was it? Yeah. Were there, they left their names on the sheet, and there, a couple meetings where there was only two or three, and then everybody else came, which is a core group of friends. Because relatively, a tight-knit group. But had not for Jocelyn and Starlin taken that chance and went forward, wanting to do this, we could not be celebrating our 10 years. So that was an excellent job on your part. There's so many different things that you learn in Excel Club. If you look through the history, we have 3 sisters that have taken it, and they've all been at different times. 2 of them were salutatorians, and then one was in the top 10. Just outstanding kids. You learn a little bit about. Well, sometimes they have conversations, and it's like I'm not there, so I get a lot of learning in. Because it's been a little ways. There are so many things that you see. This group of young ladies, when they were at the Capitol building a couple weeks ago, probably the first experience that they had looking at all the different buildings and getting inside of the Capitol, just looking around, and the tradition is laying down on the floor underneath the dome so that you can get the best view. And then they jumped in with that. And it was at that event a couple years previous, pre-COVID, where they would have a luncheon. And at that point, Carol Clemente, who was the state representative at that time, sat and spoke with the 7 girls that were there at that time. And for 45 minutes, it was just her and the girls at that table talking about their future, talking about their dreams, their hopes, and everything else. And I was glad that I had the opportunity to put them into that situation. You never know what comes up. This is a labor of love, but it's a good time. And not that I have to tell these guys about it. So I just want to say congratulations, 10 years, going on 20. So you were how old? 5 years old?
Yeah, I was 5.
5?
She was 6.
Okay, so some of these folks are going to be about, what,
25.
25?
10 years, 25, 26? Okay, that's all I got on our history. So I thought that Don was coming, but he probably got held up in traffic. We have a presentation, but before we do that, there's a special thank you that has to go out, and that is to Christina Voss. She is the teacher that has room 238, and 10 years ago, the major struggle on getting a club is that you had to have a teacher to say, that she was going to do that, or he was going to be that person, that representative. Because as a substitute, you can't do that. You have to have a teacher assigned on board. Christina does. She signed on at that particular time, and she's been working with us ever since. A little bit earlier this morning, she had to leave, but in honor of the club, I presented her with some flowers and thank you for that. So Jocelyn, if you would come up.
Tracey, can you come up here, please? Sure.
Oh, thank you, that's so beautiful, I appreciate that. Thank you, how nice, thanks.
You made the trip out here.
A lot of power standing up there.
Thank you so much, it's been so fun to be with you and stay in touch and make some videos, and we'll look forward to keeping in touch with all of you. Congratulations on 10 years.
So Jocelyn, if you get that other one too, you got one more. We can call Jocelyn up. For leading the way, for being president under a difficult year, and for rebuilding the club and everything. That is for you. And then we need to give a group picture after we've finished, but I think that we've done everything we made up to do.
Just hold it.
So there's only one thing to be done.
Those photos you took me. Awesome.
If everybody wouldn't mind,
Take a photo.
in front of the screen, we'll take a group photo.
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Let me get one on mine just a second. Ready?
Oh my god! Oh my god, sorry! Oh my god! Okay, one more photo.
Do you want to do it now with her on there?
Yeah.
I think we need one more.
Okay, everybody turn that right.
Right.
Is this some kind of incentive? I don't know. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Okay, we have cake.
That's great.
7 is gonna have to be great.
you